Yo, peoples, Kyushu Nanit. Oh, sorry, forgot. Got the wrong shirt on. Let me change that. There we go. So much better. Alright, peoples, we are back from break. And wow, what a chapter to leave out on. Yasuie, aka Yasu, was executed by pretty much Orochi and his men. But not before we find out that Yasuie used to be a daimyo of Wano way back when. And as he was brutally executed, we see that all the denizens of Ebisu Town just laugh at his death. Out of nowhere, they just start laughing at his death. Even his daughter Toko just starts laughing at his death while she's crying. Like, everyone is just laughing, and Zoro's all like, "Why is everyone laughing? This isn't funny." And then Hiyori looks at him and says that everyone can't help it because of the fruit, because of the thing that Orochi and Kaido brought to the island, the fruit known as Smile. The same fruit that Doflamingo has been manufacturing, was manufacturing on Dressrosa, the same fruit that Caesar created, is what caused these people to lose all sense of self and only be able to smile and laugh, even if they feel some sort of different emotion. They can't even mourn properly. All they can do is laugh. So even if someone was to die, they would laugh at that person dying. Even if it was family members would laugh at other family members dying. Like, that is so twisted. But let's get on with today's chapter. Chapter 943, Smile. So, who do we have on the cover page? Well, cover page requests, Robin using tarantula spider thread to knit. Pen name, Noda Skywalker. I see this name all the time. But we got Robin here just knitting. You know, with her extra pair of hands, she could probably get that done faster. But, moving on. Glimpse of the Past. Wano Country Hakumai. And I got that name wrong when I read the last chapter. I call it Hakume, but it's Hakumai, M-A-I. Why were you trying to steal so much money? Because Sir Odin needed money. If you are going to execute us, then get it over with already, you hedgehog. That darn Odin. He sure recruited some odd characters. I will give you the money you tried to steal. Hey, okay. I recognize a lot of people. I see. Wait, is that Kiku? Wait, is that the dude that is on Whitebeard's crew? No, that can't be. He kind of looks like that guy. The guy that looks like a geisha that also follows Whitebeard's crew. I see someone that looks similar to him. It could be a lady, but I don't know. But everyone's surprised when Yasuie says, "I will give you the money you tried to steal." Huh? What? I see Ashura Doji. I see Raizo. I see Nekomamushi and Inuyarashi, young, very young ones at that. And I think I see Kawamatsu, because this person has their face completely covered and all you see is their mouth and eyes. So it could be Kawamatsu. Wait, Lord Yasuie, if you do that, then Hakumai will run out of... Take this too. Use it wisely. Even more? Are you being serious? Is something wrong with you? Is this some sort of trap? Do you like Odin? Of course, we all owe him a great debt. If what you say is true, then use this money to start over anew. Learn some manners and buy some books. Fill yourselves with knowledge and wisdom. If hoodlums like you were to become the retainers of Odin as you are now, you would just bring shame to his name. He will one day become the shogun of the Wano country, and the people who will support him through it all must be the best samurai in the country. A servant's duty is to protect their master. All of you must make yourselves the capitals. No, the entire country's guardians. Understood? Lord Yasuie! And we cut back to... Oh boy, we got to come back to this. Oda, why? We cut back to Yasu lying dead, but he's smiling. Are we sure he isn't a D? Because most Ds die smiling. Yasuye D Hedgehog. I don't know. But we cut to everyone crying. Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Inuarashi. Shuten Doji is starting to get trembly lipped. He's not crying, but he's getting like the trembly lip look. Yeah, we cut to Kawamatsu as well. The flower capital, Rasetsu District Prison. Yasuye is dead! And it's all... I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh as people laughing at Yasuye's death. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying it. Yasuye is dead. Tonoyasu! And everyone's laughing. Hey, throw the denizens of Ebisu Town out of here. What's wrong with them? They're so creepy. Get out of the capital, you low-life scum. No way, I refuse to leave this place. And they're all still laughing. I'm not going to do that. Not for Yasu. Why are they laughing at Lord Yasuye's death? Daddy! No, stop that. Stop that. Stop. How dare you toy with my emotions? Sorry, I'm channeling Eddie. I'm channeling Double D right now. Don't do this. Don't make me... Sorry, something is in my eye right now, and now it's gone. But don't cut back to Toko laughing. I can't handle that. Kids laughing at their parents' death. It's not right. And then we cut to Hiyori and Zoro. This is Shogun Orochi's most heinous crime. Daddy! No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Oda! Stop it! He has brought misery to all of these people and will not even allow them to grieve. What is this place? If not Hades itself, tell me, Sir Zoro Judo. I think smiles were just artificial devil fruits. And now we have Orochi laughing. What a fitting end for you, Yasuye. How audacious of you to have lived all this time in my Wano country. Boy, if you don't sit down. That was very rude of you, you hedgehog. No, you sewer rat. And then we got Zoro looking at him like he wants to cut him up. Yes, everyone, send him off to the afterlife with your laughter. This is the Wano country, the bright and cheerful Wano country. One might even mistake it as heaven here. Darn it, Tonoyasu was killed. We didn't make it in time. Oh, that's Usopp and Frankie. Darn it, Tonoyasu was killed. We didn't make it in time. Lord Yasuye, for us not to notice what he was up until he was crucified and put on display. This is a blunder worthy of death. But what's up with these people? Isn't this strange? And everyone's just falling over, and they're looking at everyone laughing. Lord Yasuye! The people of Ebisu Town who are all so attached to him are... Udon Prisoner Minds. Look! Those people are crazy! Back to Queen. They're laughing at the execution of a former daimyo. Orochi is ruthless. Lord Yasuye, to think that you survived this long. There's a reason, isn't there? There's a reason, isn't there? It doesn't matter who he was. Nobody should laugh when someone dies. Ooh, Luffy's looking straight-faced. It's probably a side effect of the smile. There are people like that here too. People who can't do anything but smile. So our plan was exposed. That is why you... Lord Yasuye. Onigashima! Yo! We're cutting to everybody! We're cutting to Kaido! You've got some poor taste, Orochi. Whoa, no. Kuri Bakura Town. Hey, Inuarashi, Kinemon. Do you know about the smiles? I don't know why I give him this accent, but I just feel like he'd have it. Watch the English dub, if it ever gets to Wano, has something completely different than what I'm doing.
We should have explained this to you all earlier. The smiles of those who lived in Ebisu Town are just a mask, huh? These smiles are nothing more than a mask they cannot take off for the rest of their lives.
So it's just saying that the smiles have the side effect of causing people who eat them to never experience any other facial emotion other than smiling, even though they could be feeling something else deep down inside. Still dark.
Several years ago, Kaido and Orochi started to trade the weapons made in this country for a certain man-made fruit known as Smile. For a certain man-made fruit.
Oh, and then Sanji says, known as Smile.
Upon eating the fruit in exchange for their ability to swim, they would be granted the ferocious powers of animals. It is a terrifying fruit, says Shinobu.
Artificial devil fruits? You mean from that factory we destroyed?
Yes, Kinemon told me about that. Kaido's goal is to use that fruit to strengthen his forces and make them monsters, in order to have the strongest pirate crew in the world. But of course, there is always a risk when it comes to things that sound too good to be true. The success rate of artificial enhancement is 10%.
Oh! Okay, I'm not even going to read this. Real quick. If you eat the Smile, you have a 10% chance of being enhanced and being turned into an artificial Zoan and being turned into a gifter or like one of Kaido's army. But the other 90%, you turn into the people like from Ebisu Town.
The successful rate of artificial enhancement is 10%. If 10 people were to eat the fruit, only one person would obtain a power. The 9 who ate the faulty fruits receive only the side effects. On top of being unable to swim due to the incomplete formula, as a side effect, they also lose the ability to become sad or angry. They could then only laugh and smile,
and we cut back to a panel that goes all the way back to Caesar's factory. So you mean to tell me that his sad containers, they could be turned into devil fruits and then they would only make people sad? Like Oda was foreshadowing all of this a long time ago.
They could only laugh. They could only smile and laugh. What? Kaido's beast pirates are split into 3 main forces. The ones who have yet to eat a fruit, they wait for their chance to become beasts, the waiters. Then there are the powerful 10% that have been bestowed the power of beasts. They are known as the gifters. Lastly, there are the unfortunate ones who ate the faulty fruits, the laughing warriors, the pleasures. And as if to mock these unfortunate souls, they name the fruit after its effect, Smiles.
And we cut to a panel where it shows Caesar, Kaido, and Doflamingo. We haven't seen Doflamingo ever since... What? Who was down there talking to him? Magellan down in Impel Down. We haven't seen him ever since we cut to him back when we was going through the whole Reverie arc.
I always thought it was a weird name for a fruit, but I never knew its true meaning. That is only the tip of the iceberg.
There's more?
Orochi set his eyes on the faulty fruits. After all, the fruits were only bitten into once. Although they were failures, they still retain the side effects afterwards? What did he do with the fruits? Which allowed for the creation of more pleasures.
You mean deaths were a daily occurrence in the capital's leftover town, and thus were the tears and grief. Orochi, who found all of this very unpleasant, started mixing the faulty smiles into the capital's leftovers that were being thrown out? Yo! Whoa! He put the fruits in the leftovers on purpose. Because he was tired of seeing people grieving and crying over their losses? And he did it on purpose? Somebody kill this man. Oh no, we're cutting to a panel where people are excited to see these fruits and cutting them up and dividing it amongst people. This is an apple.
Wow, it's still fresh.
We found a whole bunch of them. Let us share them with everyone. Here, feed this to the sick. Yay! And everyone is just so happy and they don't know what they're doing to themselves. What a delicious apple!
After eating just a few of them, anybody would be able to figure out the true nature of these fruits.
But in the end, the people of the leftover town... Sorry, my nose just feels a little bit stopped up.
But in the end, the people of that leftover town could not win against their empty stomachs.
Tien, reminder that Ebisu is the god of fortune and is always depicted as a man with a wide smile on his face. Oh. So it's not ironic that Ebisu town is named as such. A cheerful town where frowns do not exist. This is Hiyori.
A cheerful town where frowns do not exist.
And Brook just looks on, saying nothing.
That was how Ebisu town came to be. From a glance, everyone looks happy, but in reality, it is a tragic town where one cannot show sadness, even if their family dies. So please, do not blame those laughing people.
And we cut back to Yasu when he was alive.
Don't do this to me!
Your luck will run out if you do not smile. If we did not laugh, it would just be a waste. A massive waste. And Zoro just looks on. He's got veins popping over his head and everything. Yo, what he's about to do? Hey, stop it, young lady. Get back behind the fence.
Daddy, I brought it. I brought you some really good medicine.
You are not gonna have me laugh in Toko's voice at her dead dad. At Yasu. You are not gonna have me do that. I refuse. And Yasu is just still smiling and everything. He's still smiling as his daughter's laying there trying to give him some medicine, even though we know he's not gonna come back.
Toko!
She slipped through the fence. Bring her back immediately.
Stop, Toko. Come back here right now.
Hey, that's the kid who came to eat soba earlier.
Oh, Toko? Now that you mention it, that kid, she's Tonoyasu's daughter.
What?
Come back. Please, Toko, come back here. You will be seen by Orochi.
Get out of my way. And everyone's running out of Orochi's way.
Please wake up, Daddy. This medicine will cure all of your wounds. It's called toad oil, and...
No, Usopp, you're making it worse.
Oh, Toko, I'm so sorry. That medicine's not...
I found you, you darn brat. Oh, I forgot. Orochi was looking for her, too, trying to kill her. I see. So you were Yasuie's daughter. No wonder you were so insolent. If you had not laughed so foolishly back then, Komurasaki would still be alive, you little rat. Both of you, parent and child, anger me to no end.
Run, Otoko, please do not let yourself die too.
And she's laughing, please get better, Daddy. You shall be executed. And everyone is screaming. And in a moment, he fires a shot, but someone stands in the way.
Huh?
That man. He is the wanted man. The magistrate killer.
What?
And that guy. He is the soba shop owner that disrespected the Kiyoshiro family. Huh? Oh, Hawkins and Drake are there too. They are Zorojuro and Sangoro. Yo. And they block the shots and they protect Toko. Oh my goodness. It's about to go down. And they stand over Toko, shielding her directly in front of Drake and Hawkins, not caring. This is the first time Zoro and Sanji have reunited ever since what? Dressrosa? No, even before Dressrosa. I think Punk has her. I want to say Punk has her. Ever since they separated. But Sanji and Zoro are back together. And they both look at each other like, huh? Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yo! Two of the monster trio has returned. Oh. This chapter's good. I'm still sad over the fact that we keep cutting back to Yasu and seeing all the people react to him. Even going back to previous panels from previous chapters that had us, sympathize with him. Then we got Orochi here trying to show off. But he sees Toko and he's all like, I'm going to kill you because you disrespected me. And if you didn't disrespect me, then Komurasaki would still be alive. Not knowing that Hiyori, aka Komurasaki, is still alive and there at the whole execution. Hopefully Hiyori can get out before Orochi finds out. Thus making things crazy awkward because if Orochi was to find out that Komurasaki, aka Hiyori, was still alive, then it would call into question Kiyoshiro's loyalty, because then he would be asking Kiyoshiro, why is she still alive if you cut her down? Why did we do all of this if you killed her? What were you doing? So Kiyoshiro's off somewhere doing his own thing, being sneaky, being a double agent. I'm calling it, he's a double agent, because why would all of this, why would she still be alive, and why would he do all of this if not for some other benefit? But we find out more about Smiles. So let's go back through the chapters. We find out that all the people of Ebisu Town have become the way they are due to the effects of the Smiles. All this time, Doflamingo talking about it being the age of Smiles all leads up to this point. We find out that we obviously know that Kaido wanted to get these fruits in order to enhance his army to become the strongest pirate crew in the world. But apparently, from Shinobu's own words, we found out a little bit more detail about it. It has the effect of causing people who don't fall into the 10% who get powers to lose all sense of self and only feel one emotion, and that is happiness, the Smiles. If we look back many chapters ago, back when we was in Punk Hazard, we noticed that there was a container marked for sad. So I want to believe that Caesar, if he had stopped making Smiles, he would have made sads as well. And that would have, well, as the name implies, the same effect on people. People would always feel sad if they ate the fruit. But we find out that the success rate of artificial enhancement is 10%. If 10 people were to eat the fruit, only one person would obtain a power. The 9 who ate the faulty fruits receive only the side effects, and they would be divvied up into the 3 main groups of Kaido's army, which is the gifters, the waiters, and the pleasures. The waiters are the ones who want to get powers but haven't received them yet. The gifters are the ones who have received the powers without any of the side effects. And the pleasures are the ones who received only the side effects and none of the powers. Okay, and on top of being unable to swim, they all suffer the same side effects as we see with the people from Ebisu Town. Pardon me. They lose the ability to become sad or angry. They can only laugh and smile. The ones who have yet to receive a fruit, they wait for their chance to become beasts. They're the waiters. Then the powerful 10% that have been bestowed the power of beasts, they are known as the gifters. Lastly, there are the unfortunate ones who ate the faulty fruits, the laughing warriors, the pleasures. As if to mock those unfortunate souls, they name the fruit after its effect. Smiles. So, even before Luffy and his crew got to Punk Hazard and Doflamingo was providing all of these fruits to all the denizens of Wano, or all the denizens of Ebisu Town, they came up with this name well before Luffy and party met up with Caesar, and then just the adventure came on to there. But my thing is, just how much fruit did he bring to Wano? Like, I know everyone in Ebisu Town is completely infected by it, and they can't get rid of it. Toko, all the old people, all the young people, and everyone in between. They're all affected by this, but now that there's not going to be any more Smile made, since the factory is destroyed on both Punk Hazard and in Dressrosa, like, the waiters are just going to still be waiting. They're not getting any more. And everyone is just awestruck over this because they wondered, like, yeah, we heard that they're called Smiles, but we never realized that this is the reason why it is. Now, mind you, I'm just going through all of this chapter's paces, but this is a great chapter to come back to break from, because we get to the point where Orochi's all like running up on everybody. We cut back to actually, I'm skipping over one very pivotal thing. We cut back to the past, where pretty much all the people who we see now, like Kanjuro, Shuten Doji, Inuarashi, Kinemon, Raizo, Nekomamushi, looks like Kawamatsu, and a bunch of other people are all being held in front of Yasu. And they're all just straight up hoodlums. But Yasu wants them to, get educated, get smarter, think about your actions if you're going to be the best samurai in the country to serve under Oden. And this dude is like, he sure recruited some odd characters. Oh, so it's Oden who got all these guys here. But they're all rather rambunctious, so Yasu is all like, get better, and if you're ever gonna preserve the name of Wano and be its best samurais. And everyone is mourning him. It's just sad, and everyone's still laughing. And Zoro hates this. Everyone hates this. It's made worse when Toko tries to bring Yasu some medicine from Usopp, the Toad Oil. And we all know that Usopp pretty much lied about it being able to cure all wounds, so that just drives the night in deeper. So it's all sad when Usopp sees her say this. He's all like, no, it was a lie, please don't do this, please don't do this. And then Luffy is all like, there's a reason, isn't there? It doesn't matter who he was. No one should laugh when someone dies. So yeah. And Luffy's still fat from the Shiruko. And then Kaido is just mulling over this. You sure got poor taste, Orochi. Whoa, no. Everyone's just mulling over this whole thing, and it really is sad. Like this, the fact that Orochi, when the thing is, he didn't just give them whole fruits, he just gave them leftover fruits, and they still retain the ability to give people side effects. So he would mix in the fruits, in the leftovers, because he was tired of seeing people grieve over their dead, and all the people who weren't living in the flower capital, he was tired of seeing them all sad, and them grieving. So he mixed in the fruits with the leftovers, and made it so that they ate those fruits without knowing what it truly was, in order to force them to smile despite their feelings, in order to pass off his Wano country as a land of happiness and nothing else but happiness. The perfect country that one might even think is heaven itself. So Orochi, just as twisted as always, so it is seriously sad. I cannot wait to see this man dethroned. I have him up here. Sorry, you can't see up here. I have him up here as on the same level as the Celestial Dragons being dethroned. But the Celestial Dragons are a much higher level due to their treatment of the entire world, rather than Orochi's treatment of everyone in Wano. But he's up there. He's up there of wanting to see dethroned, simply because I don't like him at all. I hate the Celestial Dragons, and I hate Orochi. So I'm looking forward to the day when he gets bodied by somebody. Kaido, Luffy, any one of the Straw Hats, even one of the 9 Scabbards of Oden. I have no idea. But we'll find out later, because it looks like we're not going on break. And we end on a one fantastic panel as Orochi starts to try and gun down Toko because he remembers who she is and he's been looking for her for a while. He even tried to send an assassin after them, but Zoro takes that assassin out. He tries to shoot her, but the shots are blocked by a man using a sword and a man using his legs to fight. And it turns out to be none other than Sanji and Zoro reunited once again in a manner that they are not too comfortable with, because they both look at each other like, huh? What are you doing here? So, yeah, Sanji and Zoro are back. And when two of the monster trio are together, chaos ensues. I thought this was a very fantastic chapter. I don't like feeling sad, so I wasn't too much of a big fan of seeing the denizens laughing at Yasuie's death. Well, I wouldn't say sad, I would just say uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable with the death of an individual being laughed at. Even if the people are laughing against their will, I am highly uncomfortable with that. So to see these panels again, it just threw me off. It really did. Not saying that those panels were bad. I'm just saying that they can easily throw me off because I kind of value life very highly and the lives of other people highly. So to see that happen, it just throws me off completely. It just does that. Just for me. But I thought this was a fantastic chapter. We're getting a chapter next week, and hopefully we get to see Zoro and Sanji fight out in the open. We got Drake and Hawkins right behind them, surprised that they're there, and everyone recognized them as, that could be Soba Mask, and the other one is the Magistrate Killer. Because the last the Wano has seen of these guys, they're both wanted. One is Zoro killing the guy who's secretly killed another individual just for his sword, and the other is Sanji, not Soba Mask. Sanji beating up one of the members of the Kiyoshiro family when they were being disrespectful to his food. So to have them both reunited in one place and Orochi's there, Wano Country is not going to be a very cleanly place when the Straw Hats are done. I mean, have you seen Dressrosa? The whole city was in ruins. I don't know. But I can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter. So, let me know what you guys think. I hope you all enjoyed. I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.